Good morning students and viewers. In the last video we have discussed about the second law of thermodynamics, like different statement of second law of thermodynamics and the Carnot cycle and Carnot theorem. Why we need for the second law instead of discussing the first law of thermodynamics. What are the uses of second law of thermodynamics? Now in this video let's see the entropy. What is the meaning of entropy? Entropy is a measurable function of pressure, volume, temperature. For example, when you take any one mole of ideal gases, like the expansion reaction taking place, initially the volume gets to be increased because from initial volume to final volume. Whenever the expansion reactions is present, there is an increase in volume at particular temperature. At constant pressure. This is one of the kind in the entropy. Entropy is what is the meaning of entropy? Is a measurable disorderness of the molecules. So disorderness or randomness of the molecules. So entropy we can calculate by using the formula like ds equal to Q reversible divided by T. Since S is a entropy, Q is nothing but the heat absorbed by the system at a particular temperature. So we can calculate the entropy value using the ds equal to Q reversible divided by T. Since entropy value, the unit of entropy is joule per Kelvin. This is the entropy unit of entropy. Or we can say it as a joule degree per Kelvin. Joule per degree Kelvin. That is one of the entropy units here. Entropy is an extensive property. What is the meaning of extensive property and intensive property? We can say, for the example, temperature and density. These are the intensive properties. These only depends upon the nature of the substance. But in the case of extensive properties, depends upon the amount of the substance, the amount of substance present in the particular reaction. That is the extensive property. Here the entropy is extensive property. Extensive property means it's a mass or volume. So how much amount of gas is expand during the reactions, or how much amount of solid is converted into the liquid state, how much amount of liquid converted into the vapor state. These are all increase in the entropy value. Now entropy is an extensive property. This is very important to say that entropy is an extensive property. This depends upon the amount of substance. So amount of substance. Now what is the internal energy for during the reactions? Delta U is equal to 0. Now delta U is equal to 0. From the first law of thermodynamics we can say that Q is equal to minus W. This minus W actually mentions that the work is done by the system, because whenever the expansion reactions is taking place, the work is done actually by the system, because it expands the gaseous molecule what is inside present. So W is expansion reactions taking place when the volume become increases from V1 to volume of gas increases from V1 to V2. So volume of gas increases from V1 to V2. Here minus W is equal to N into R into T. R is a gas constant, T is a temperature, and is a number of moles ln V2 divided by V1. This is a for calculation of entropy value. What is the work done when the entropy increases during the expansion reactions? So this is actually gives the work done of the formula when the volume increases during the expansion reactions. So the entropy, what is the meaning of entropy? Entropy is a randomness or disorderness of the molecules. Like in the case of reversible reaction, delta S system and delta S surroundings, taken together remains constant during the reactions, that is the equilibrium reactions. But in the case of spontaneous or irreversible reactions, the entropy value for the system and the surroundings taken together increases. It is a simultaneously increases continuously. That is a important concept we can say here. So delta S system plus delta S surroundings taken together is equal to 0 for the case of reversible reactions. But delta S system plus delta S surroundings is greater than 0 for the case of irreversible reactions. So normally we can say that delta S system plus delta S surroundings less than greater than 0 or equal to 0. This is an important concept for reversible and in the case of irreversible reactions. So these are the some of the properties of entropy. Entropy is a change as a function of phase changes. What are the changes of during the entropy phase changes? When the crystalline solid is converted into the liquid state, what is the fusion point at particular fusion point? That is a fusion entropy. We can call it as a delta S fusion. Here now we discuss entropy changes during phase changes. Entropy changes during phase changes. So what is the meaning of phase? Phase is a different physical part of the particular substance. That means that if you consider water molecule that having three more phases, solid phase and the liquid phase and the vapor phase. There are three phases are available, but here when from solid to liquid, first one is from solid to liquid. Solid is actually converted into the liquid state at particular temperature, that is at particular fusion point, that is by absorption of heat. So the formula becomes delta S fusion is equal to delta H. There is an increase in enthalpy value delta S fusion divided by at particular fusion point, T temperature at fusion point. So now what is the main uses of entropy? Entropy is actually used to predict or help us to predict whether the given reaction is spontaneously taking place or not, whether the given reaction is thermodynamically feasible or not. This is a very much important concept in the case of entropy. Now there are one more point is the Clausius statement. Clausius actually told the statement of second law of thermodynamics in the another way. The entropy, the energy of the system is actually remains constant overall the reactions, but the entropy of the system is actually tend to be increases. What is the second law of thermodynamics in the another Planck statement, like Kelvin statement? It is impossible to extract from the heat from the reservoir without any transformation, or we cannot construct any engine. The heat is completely converted into work without any compensation. This is a various statement of second law of thermodynamics. Here at particular solids having the crystal structure in which the atoms or molecule arranged in a perfect order, but when you increase the temperature, all the molecules are going to be in the disorderness, because whenever the temperature increases, the solid is converted into liquid state. When the liquid at boil at particular boiling point, it converted into the vapor state. These are all the increase in entropy. There is a sum of the reactions decrease in the enthalpy and the entropy value because and the crystallization of liquids. So that is a freezing of liquids and the condensation of vapor phase. These are all decreasing in the entropy value. Now, in the second case, from liquid to vapor phase, liquid to vapor. Here, 1 mole of the substance is allowed to boil at particular temperature. That boiling point at constant pressure, delta S vaporization is equal to delta H divided by T. So entropy is actually the energy of the system is totally remains constant during the reaction, but the entropy of the system taken together increases during the reactions continuously. This is a second law of class test statement of second law of thermodynamics here. So delta S, delta H, this value for both are positive. Now let's see the calculation of entropy changes of an ideal gas with change in pressure, volume and temperature. Calculation of entropy changes. Calculation of entropy changes of an ideal gas for ideal gaseous molecules. The change of pressure, volume, temperature. Here 3 variables are present, but we can consider only 2 variables. First of all, when first one is when the temperature and volume changes. These are the 2 variables. Normally, what done by the system is actually given by the equations from the first law of thermodynamics. W is equal to minus P into dV. W is equal to minus P into dV. This is a equation given by the first law of thermodynamics. Now, what is the dV? Is the difference between the final volume and initial volume. Here that constant pressure, whenever we can put the minus here during the expansion reactions, W is actually become minus T, or we can write like this way, minus W is equal to P into dV. This is one of the important concept in from the first law of thermodynamics. Now temperature and volume of the 2 variables. For an increase in entropy of gas, for small change is given by the expression ds equal to dq divided by T, reversible process divided by T. For a small change of volume of ideal gas with respect to change of entropy is actually given by the equation dq reversible divided by T. Here the dq is nothing but heat absorbed at particular temperature reversibly from the surroundings. So heat absorbed at particular temperature reversibly from the surroundings. So delta U is equal to Q plus W. We know that delta U is equal to Q plus W. Just to rearrange this equation, dq is equal to reversible is equal to du minus dw. Here the dw value we can calculate it from the first law of thermodynamics. The du value can be calculated by using the first law of thermodynamics, like Cv is equal to, we know that Cv is equal to dou u divided by dou v. Dou u divided by dou v. Dou u divided by dou T at temperature at V. This is a Cv, molar heat capacity at a constant volume, given by the equations. Like just rearrange these equations. Cv is equal to, dou u is equal to Cv into dou T. Cv into dou T. This is a equations. So number 1, so give the number for equation 1, 2 and 3. So put the value of minus dw and dou u value into the equation number 2, or du value minus dw value in the equation number 2. What is the equation? We can get the dq reversible is equal to cv into delta t plus pdv, because what is the value of formula? Dq reversible is equal to du minus dw. So dw is equal to pdv. We have find out minus dw becomes plus pdv. So give the equation number 4. So for 1 mole of an ideal gas, dq reversible is equal to cv into dt plus p is equal to rt dv. So rt divided by v. Sorry, pv is equal to rt, then p is equal to rt divided by v. This is the equation arrived from the ideal gases equations. So divided by the temperature, whole the equations becomes dq reversible divided by t, that is equal to cv into dt divided by t plus r into dv divided by v. R into dv divided by v. Now differentiate this equation with respect to the initial temperature and final temperature. Similarly, initial volume and final volume. This dq divided by t actually becomes ds. We know the entropy formula. ds equal to ds is nothing but difference between the final entropy and the initial entropy. S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1 is equal to integration of CV. You pick up the CV from this formula, CV into integration of T1 to T2 into dt divided by T plus integration of R dV divided by V from volume V1 to V2. So now CV into ln T2 divided by T1 plus R ln V2 divided by V1. So what is the final equations? ds equal to CV ln T2 divided by T1 plus R ln V2 divided by V1. This is a final equation. We can get it from the when the 1 mole of an ideal gases changes, what is the entropy changes with respect to variables like temperature and volume. This actually says that the change in entropy for an ideal gas with respect to temperature and volume depends upon the initial temperature of the system as well as the final temperature. Similarly, the expansion of reaction taking place depends upon the initial volume and as well as the final volume of the reactions. Now, if you take 2 more examples of like pressure and temperature are the 2 variables. When we take the pressure and temperature are 2 variables. In the second case, what is the entropy changes? when ideal gas with respect to pressure and temperature are two variables. Here the P1 is the pressure at of an ideal gas, the initial value. Here similarly the P2 is equal to pressure of an ideal gas at final value. T1 is the temperature at initial value and T2 is the final value. So here the ideal gas equation P1 V1 is equal to RT1. Here the P2 V2 is equal to RT2. Just to rearrange these equations, V2 divided by V1 is equal to P1 into T2 divided by P2 T1. So substitute this value into the equation of ds, this formula, into this formula. What is the changes? ds equal to Cv ln T2 divided by T1 plus R ln T2 divided by T1 minus, we put the minus because just rearrange this P1 here the P1 divided by P2. When you put the minus here, the P2 divided by P1 minus R ln P2 divided by, this become reverse, P2 divided by P1. So we knew that formula Cp minus Cv is equal to R. This is a very important formula. From these equations we can derive the final formula. ds equal to n is the number of moles Cp ln T2 divided by T1 minus 3 by 2 nr ln P2 divided by P1. So here also the entropy value depends upon the initial and final temperature and initial and final volume. So now let's see the entropy of mixing. Here the entropy of mixing. What is the meaning of entropy of mixing? It is a difference between the entropy of mixture of gas and the difference between the separate gases at particular pressure. So entropy of mixing of whole the gases. That means mixture of gases as well as the separate gases. I have written here delta S mixing is equal to summation of n is the number of moles, Cp ln T. T is the temperature, R ln P is the pressure, minus R ln X is the number of mole fractions. S dash 0 here the integration constant. Here difference between this mixture of gases and separate gases at particular pressure minus summation of n Cp ln T minus R ln P. Here I have not written minus R ln X because for the separate gases number of mole fraction we cannot find out, plus S dash 0 is the integration constant. Now delta S mixing is equal to, what is the common factor? You pick up the common factor, minus R summation of n ln X is equal to minus R n1 ln x1. What is the expansion of these symbols? Summation of n ln nx is equal to n1 ln x1 plus n2 ln x2 plus n3 ln x3, etc. What is the final formula? Delta S mixing is equal to minus R summation of ni. This becomes n1, n2, n3 becomes ni. Similarly, ln n x1, x2, x3 become ln xi. Ni is the number of moles, xi is the number of mole fractions. So ni is the ni and the xi is equal to mole fractions. Dividing both by total number of moles. Here dividing the both n divided by n is equal to, actually become 1 is equal to n1 divided by 1 n plus n2 divided by n plus n3 divided by n. So it becomes summation of ni. Similarly, x1 plus x2 plus x3, this actually gives the summation of xi. So what is the final equation? Delta S mixing is equal to summation of minus r summation of ni ln xi. Here we can write for summation of ni is equal to summation of xi. From these equations we have derived summation of ni is equal to summation of xi. We can remember that rewrite the formula delta S mixing is equal to minus r summation of xi ln xi. This gives the final entropy of mixing value, the number of mole fractions for 1 mole of an ideal gas. So entropy of mixing value will be always positive. Now what are the uses of significance of entropy? We can say that significance of entropy, for example, like disorderness of the system. Actually it measures the disorderness of the molecules, like when the flow of water from higher hill station to the lower station, or electrical potential from the higher potential value to the lower potential value, or heat from the hot end to the cold end. These are the measurable quantity of disorderness of the system. As well as the second point, all the processes are accompanied by the change in increase in entropy of the value, because whenever the reversible reactions is occurred, the entropy together remains constant. But in the case of spontaneous reactions and irreversible reactions, entropy together continuously increases. So entropy is a measure of probability. So we can say that what is the probability value from least probable to most probable. It gives the probability value like given by the equation, Boltzmann entropy equation, S equal to K ln W. That is a plus constant value. S equal to K ln W plus constant. This is actually Boltzmann entropy equations. It relates that thermodynamic probability of the ratio of the system with respect to the actual state and to the state of the probability with respect to complete order for the system at particular volume and energy, same energy and volume. So it relates that thermodynamic probability of the actual state with respect to particular state in which the order of same energy and volume, that is a entropy equations. That in the case of Boltzmann entropy equations, like entropy is a measure of probability. It gives a measurable value of increase in entropy from least probable to most probable. What are the reactions possible in the case of least probable to most probable, or thermodynamically whether the given reaction feasible or not, whether the reaction spontaneously occurred or not, this measurable by the entropy value. So there are some more equations. For the case of third one is entropy changes, as well as entropy is changed or disorderness when in the case of when the crystalline form is converted into the liquid form, or in the liquid form converted into the vapor form. So entropy is a probability to measure the reaction taking place, whether the spontaneous reactions or reversible reactions. These are the sum of the entropy value. Thank you.